Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. This guy's off to an impressive 6-1 start to the new year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, so happy to be here. We are underway from Dublin, folks, in the NFL International Series. Boy, shifts past him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. They go play action here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players in one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The middle they go. Landers. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. To throw now, here's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Shifts by him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Green's got it over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Off the RPO, he completes it. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead, as that leads us to 4th. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. The beautiful fake. And he returns this to the 22. Back out comes San Antonio. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Sanders. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Runs through the contact. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. A first carry now for Thompson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 2nd and 9 now. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Green. Good position to be in here. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this will be scooped up by the offense. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Back out comes San Antonio. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Thompson between the tackles. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Going underneath to the tight end, Green. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Dublin with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll look to throw. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Green. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. They juked him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. Play action. It's Sanders. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun here, Sanders. From the left side here, and it's complete. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Here we go. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. Able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. sideline. Touchdown! A big play there. 67 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2-3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a fourth down?
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. Shrugs him off. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Hand off to Thompson. A solid stiff arm. Still going. And touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, but my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Sanders. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Throwing, Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Sanders to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They go play action now. Sanders. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Sanders. And he loses the football a 2nd time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. 2nd time in this first half now, Charles, and he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
Out comes the defense now here back onto the field. Last drive, touchdown surrendered. Here, see if they can stop him.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Back to throw now on first down. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going underneath to the tight end Green. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, they'll throw. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Sanders now. A final shot before break. This is Phillips yet again. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And able to get this out to the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And a loose football. It's going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this 2nd half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the 2nd half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. They give it here to Thompson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Back out comes San Antonio. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw now, here's Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a handoff up the middle. Landers sheds off the tackle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
If you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And on 1st and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and dropped. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now 3rd down and 7.
It's a gain of 13. That brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop the throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of the play that looked like it was in trouble.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under the juke. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
32-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the carry, Thompson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw to Thompson on the screen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, right, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
16 yards. First down, San Antonio.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle. as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. To throw is Sanders, operating from the gun.
Sanders pass, complete to number 19. It's a gain of 6. And the San Antonio
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Pushing his way through. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and a couple. This is Thompson. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give him the first down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And a reception made by Green. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back out comes San Antonio. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this to the 32. Second down and 6 now.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. From the gun on third down, Sanders. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
San Antonio.
Here's Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. Up the middle they go. Landers. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the San Antonio first down.
Back to throw. Sanders. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. First down, San Antonio.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. As Sanders has it pumped free. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. On third down, he'll drop to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
Gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run with Thompson. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock with a 2-minute warning. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Fights through him. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes third down and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 2 touchdowns, 1:35 to go. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Sanders. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Sanders to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the San Antonio first down.
Throwing, Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. They need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw again, here's Sanders. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Now he'll spike it here with 20 seconds to go on the clock. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
They had to go for it with